Good morning, everyone. Um, okay, it's lovely to see you all. Thank you for coming to my channel. Today is a beautiful, beautiful sunny morning here in Spain. Today's thought of the day is going to be focused on manifesting. Okay, so I've called it manifesting your best timeline. Okay, so this is based on my experience, my knowledge, and I feel there's an important message, and I know that it has the potential of helping everyone, everyone who's interested. So I've just taken a note of the most important key points. So I'm going to try not to talk too much and go to the point, because I can blabber a bit. And but yeah, as an intro, today is the 9th of April. Yesterday we had the full moon eclipse. There was a massive hoo-ha with this, and all around the world people prepared, and yeah, I think there's been lots of positive things going on, because anything that is excuse for celebration, I think it's always great. It's always great to stop our everyday life and go and celebrate something. Of course, there's always going to be like the negative and the positive. Well, I always like staying with the positive, so not to think apocalyptical thoughts, or just think, wow, the incredible reality of how this universe works. We can actually know in advance certain happenings in the skies. For example, a simple thing like this is in itself amazing. And I think what I loved yesterday, it was for me quite a quiet day, but I enjoyed the sun. I made an effort to take a bit of time for myself and meditate and so on. So anyway, today, 9th of April 2024, um, um, manifesting your best timeline. So just a little thought that many times we put our thought a lot in what we get from others, or how the feedback is. So I think in terms of working with other people or your interactions, it's always a great starting point to just be thankful of what you get. We're coming to a time in which more and more is latent that the actual currency is energy, and currency in itself is an energy. It's an interchange of energy. Okay, it goes both ways. It's a flow. Okay, it's a flow. So yeah, we need to be trusting in ourselves and not put the weight of our success in others. And that works in all levels, in levels of business or the level of friendships, family. Like, I think you should be thankful for what you get and notice the directions from where you get. So if you put your energy onto certain relationships and you don't feel there's a flow back, you soon imagine you have a jar so much between you and that other person, and they give you, you give them, and none of both jars are ever empty. But if you feel that your interaction with that person is always about giving, it doesn't mean necessarily giving them money or giving them anything physical, or just giving them your attention, or giving them your effort or your thought, in any way. If you give and you don't feel there's a return from that person, that entity, that direction, that like a company or whatever, see it, notice it, and don't waste your don't spread your energy too thin. Okay, so it is easily discerned when you have reward from a relationship, from an effort that you put into any direction. As I say, a company, a business partner, a friend, a family member. If there's a return and then you feel the flow of energy, that is really noticeable. So take your time to notice and select where you're putting your energy. Okay, don't be depleted. Okay, so next point. Sorry, I do write things down because I don't want to talk too much. Okay, so initially, I would like for you to think about whether you're doing what you want to be doing. Okay, are you enjoying your life? Are you living the life that you want to live? Okay, so in this small video, I am going to help you focus on expanding on this life. Okay, and it's easy. So I have only a few points, and yeah. So let's continue. So. So yes, not to expect anything from anyone. Instead, focus on what you're giving. So no one owes you anything. So if they're there in your life, it's because they enjoy you. They enjoy the interaction because you are giving them something. So you do have value. That value could be anything. I'm never talking about financial, actual bills, money, notes. I'm talking about any type of gain that someone might have when they interact with you. As I just explained, this energy exchange. So energy is the new currency. So work with the will of giving. Okay, so that's what you can do. What's in your hand always is yourself. What you do, you don't have in your hand. It's not your decision, or it's not a possibility for you to decide what others do. But you can only ever decide what you do. Okay, so decide what you want to expand on, which interactions you want to be giving your energy to, and choose, protect your energy, you only have so many hours in your day, you only have so much energy in your existence, so use it wisely. Okay, don't give it away, don't waste it. You give it away, yes, when there's some return, when someone is thankful for what you're doing for them, or the interaction when someone is earning or winning, or gaining, rather, that's a better verb, gaining from you, from what they get, having spent time with you, having had this interaction with you. Okay, manifesting. Okay, I have few key points. I have 4 important key points, okay, in terms of manifesting, because everyone talks about manifesting and there's lots being said always, but we still struggle to manifest what we want. Okay, so the first point is choosing. Okay, so you do manifest with the energy of your thoughts. Okay, so if you think negative things, those negatives, you're attracting them. Okay, way to speak. But okay, so you choose basically to focus not on what you don't want, but on what you want, on the things that make you thrive, the things that make you happy. Okay, so focus on the positive thinking, not negative. Okay, so choosing, that's the first point. Point number 1, choosing, visualizing, and visualizing. Okay, so you choose what you want and what you decide to put your energy, your mental energy into. So that's your choosing into the positive. And as I just said, but one step at a time. Okay, the universe doesn't think far ahead. Everything happens in the now moment. Okay, so you have to make all your now moments meaningful. Okay, so but just focus on that, what you're doing now. Don't think plans too far ahead. Don't plan your entire journey of this business that you are entering, and you're plan the outcome, and because the universe is going to take you to all different areas, unexpected and wonderful things that you're going to find on your way. So let it happen. Don't be rigid in your aiming, in your choosing, in your visualizing. Just visualize. Yes, you can look at the end project. Okay, so I want to do a business that's going to be about this and it's going to bring me this and that, but how do I get on my direction? And this is what I need to do. You know, the closest action that you need to do in order to do that. So you need to plan. You need to plan. You need to buy items, or you need to whatever it is that is your first, first step. So for example, if you're in digital media or something, so expanding your circle of viewers, for example. Okay, so but don't think of the end outcome. Is big, is far. The universe doesn't think about that. That's not where the action is. The action is never in the future, is it? We just said the action happens here and now. So now, what's going to take me in that direction? Okay, so choosing visual. This is all under the first step. Okay, so choosing visualizing one step at a time. The universe doesn't plan long term, and living in the moment. Okay, so point 2. Okay, so well, this is still in the same kind of line of thought. So that's this action. So you can help yourself by thinking, does this action support my end game, my end goal? Okay, so whenever you do something, it's easy to diffuse your energy, your time, to waste your time in things that are not towards, but especially, okay, wasted time, but especially things that are against. Don't do things that are going to jeopardize your plans, okay? So at any time, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're doing at that moment, think, is this going to be good for my business or for my plan, what I want to manifest, or is this going to be against? Okay, so that's a good little thing to keep in mind as well. So right, so once you have done this, you want to ground it or integrate it. This is a really important part of life. Many people are now thinking about integration. People are doing workshops, retreats about integration. There was this talk show the other day with Julia Cannon, and they were doing this integration retreat. Okay, so we've gone a long way, and the integrating, this is great because we're thinking about what we're doing it long term. So how do you integrate? To integrate something that you're planning, what you need to do is do it again and again and again. Practice makes perfect. Okay, I am a teacher. I have a teaching background. I've done this for years. In fact, I'm an art teacher. Okay, as you can see, I do art activities, which I love, and now I will do some videos about art one day. And a lot of people are getting in touch with the artistic side. Okay, let's go back to the theme, integrating. Okay, so grounding, repetition, the action. Sorry, I can't read without my glasses. I'm fighting not to put my silly, stupid old glasses on. Okay, they're here, but the action or change. Okay, so if you're manifesting something, it's a change or it's an action that you want in your life. So are you are you repeating it? So if it's even thinking this one thing that you want, so think it repeatedly. Okay, I'm working towards this every day. Put a bit of mental energy into it. I'm working towards this. This is remember, Claudia. This is what we're doing. We're working towards this one thing. So grounded, repetition. Repeat the feeling of that thing that you're working towards. Make sure that you don't go on a tangent mentally. You think, oh, tomorrow I'm going to be a painter, and then day after I'm going to be a builder, and I'm going to do this craft, and then I'm going to do this. Your universe doesn't know what you want to do, and so you spin around in, you're just not moving ahead. Moving ahead means aiming, choosing one thing, okay? Direct your energies towards that. Doesn't mean that in the day you can only do that thing. Make sure that in your day your routine has all these different elements for your life to be healthy, as in, you know, you rest, you work, you eat, you work out, for example. These, you know, few simple elements that you should have in your everyday life. Maybe we can do another video about that. Okay, so what is the perfect day? But yeah, we're going back to manifesting. So we looked at choosing, grounding, and then I'm going to go on to one very important element, which is the emotion. Okay, so you can think of something, but feel it, you know, feel, use your emotion to manifest, because when you feel, you're working from your heart, and you're emitting these frequencies. You're talking to the field, to the consciousness, to the high consciousness, to the field of knowledge where everything happens. Okay, so, and that is the language of the field. Emotion, feelings. Okay, so feel, you know, be embedded in what you want to do, but not just, you know, wholeheartedly, as they say. You do things wholeheartedly. You know, these little sayings that we've had in our life for forever, they support what we're kind of discovering now, and dissecting. I'm thinking of Leonardo da Vinci dissecting, you know, let's learn about the body. I need to know everything about the human body. So yes, now we're at a time when we know so much, we're dissecting manifestation. Different people have different ways to explain it or put it across. So the emotion, and that's the language of the field. So you know what, a little insert here, from like a personal insert. I have had lots of changes in my life in the last couple of years, and I was thinking this morning, I'm gonna do this video on manifesting, and I thought I really need to be the example for myself of what I'm preaching about. And I looked around myself, and I saw a beautiful house. I think of my everyday hours, and I'm thinking what I'm telling you. Are you doing what you want to be doing? And I thought, I am doing what I want to be doing every hour. You know, when I'm working, when I'm with my family, when I'm going out and about. I feel it. I am doing it. So I have manifested it into my reality. Somehow it is happening, and that has been by repetition, grounding it, and feeling it, and trusting. Okay, so this is the last fourth point I'm getting to. Well, I have three little points to put across, but yeah, the fourth point of this. What did I just say? Will be anyway. Yeah, it's recorded, so you can you know it already. So okay, a little point. See value in what you do. Are you saying your value? Things that make you unique. Okay, so let's stop trying to be someone else. We are ourselves. We're unique. We're beautiful in our uniqueness. Okay, and you know, if you read the language of the field, authenticity is one of the highest vibration, if not the highest. Okay, it's high up there in consciousness. Okay, so being authentic, being yourself. You come to this existence to be yourself. You have your own personal thing to put across, which is you. Be you. Be proud of you. Be proud of yourself, and be proud of who you are. Okay, and that is when you're proud of yourself, when you're in your authenticity. That's the most amazing thing that you can give the world. That is the most amazing thing that people see and will love from you, when you don't want to be someone else, when you are yourself. And this is what we all have, something to give to the world. We have something which is our life aim and our life expansion point. This is it. You have it. You've been born with it. You didn't need to learn it in any school. Is who you are. Who you are. Okay. So authentic. And then finally, be thankful. Every day is an opportunity to be thankful for who you are, for what you have, for the people who interact in your life, who bring an apportation. And gratitude is also a very high frequency, and it's very important that you do, we're thankful. Okay, so let's be thankful. Now, last but not least, there's this word that I like to put everywhere, and it's trust. Okay, just trust. Get rid of any doubt. Trust. Okay, live your life from trust. Love, trust, thankfulness, gratefulness, or however, authenticity. Just this is where you need to remind yourself to be. Maybe you want to take some notes like I do, and make sure that you are there. Okay, now I'll say one more thing about trust. When I say trust, in a way I'm saying surrender to the universe. Okay, so yeah, just know that, you know, well-being is your birthright, is your initial state of existence. Know that we all come from love, which is the origin of it all. Anything that's not supporting love is just a lie. It's just a bit of game. It's just a bit of, you know, you can't remember, you can't know how love is if you're always in it. So sometimes you can kind of come out of it, and, you know, to remind yourself, you know, what the amazing feelings of this life are. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I would like to ask you to please like this video if you did like it. You share it if you think it can be useful for someone. I have several platforms where you can find me. You can find some of the things that I do in Spirit.arte on Instagram. This is where I share some of my art, so you can look at some of those things. But in terms of everything else, I'm developing. I have an Instagram account. It's called oysterworld.site, and I have an oysterworld.site Facebook page, which is a very in beginning stages, but it's aim at becoming a community where many people can share all of these, you know, and we can help each other. Also with things to do with business and developing this beautiful new earth that we're all creating. So this is really what I do. Okay, I put my little grain of sand into the sea of workers, believers, incredible people out there who are creating the world that we want to see. Okay, so thank you for coming, and see you soon. Have a beautiful, lovely day, manifesting your highest timeline. Bye now.